See, I don't even know. Gonna smack you across the head.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. We've got the Brooklyn Nets facing the home team. It'll be the Nets off the tip. Here's Kidd. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Irving. It's deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Robertson. Oh, denied by Durant.
KD's 7'5" wingspan in action. Swatting that one away.
Pass to Baylor. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
For your 60s team.
No good on the second free throw.
I can't believe he missed those shots. Wow, he is usually lights out from there.
It'll be a turnover.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Durant for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
First team foul.
The size and length of Durant poses problems for defenders, which is why they fouled him.
Come on, Katie.
Here's Baylor. And the basket by West.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Kidd. It's a three-point game. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Pass to Durant. Out to the right wing. And here's Lopez from the arc. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. And he'll head to the line.
You know, Brook Lopez has consistently evolved as a player, adding layer after layer to his game and making himself a threat on both ends.
And he misses all three. And here's the fast break. Here's West. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Come on, KD.
An open look for Durant. Top of the key jumper, no good. Pass to Robertson. Here's Chamberlain. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Durant. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Durant with those long arms able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Robertson. Russell.
Come on, y'all. We got to get on the board.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And the Nets making a change here.
60s team dancers.
Brooklyn trailing. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And it's rejected. And they'll keep possession. Martin, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. Tries yet again. With 1 on the clock.
Come on,
Martin
kid.
misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Pass to West. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now Durant.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Irving goes in. Here's Martin. Blocked.
Slam it.
To the paint. Here's Russell. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Russell's got 6 points.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Durant.
2 minutes
Outside Irving.
2 minutes.
Back to Durant.
Come on, KD.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
Oh, dang.
1:51 left in the first quarter here. 20 feet out. They get the rebound.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Irving.
Oh, come on, Kyrie.
By Robertson.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Martin. They need this.
Kenyon Martin.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Here's Russell.
Brooklyn foul.
And he'll draw the
Hey,
foul.
you got
He'll
that.
head to the line for 2.
First
It
personal
goes on
foul.
Kevin Durant.
Second team foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Line for your 60s team.
No good on the free throw.
Bill Russell. At the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Brooklyn with the ball. They trail by 11.
Ah, balls.
Pass to Baylor. And then Russell with the dunk.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Now here's Irving. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Out to the wing. Pass to West. Here's Chamberlain. Covered by Lopez. Good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Tries again. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And an overpowering first quarter effort.
5. Fans, make some noise for your advanced team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Left side, Russell. No good there. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Pass to Robertson. Fires the three. West misses. So it's Brooklyn now. 17-point game. And here's Anderson. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Come on, King.
And he drives in. And he comes up with a bucket. Give him 8.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Now here's Anderson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Launches it. Just 5 on the clock. Drops in the 3.
Poor defense there. That's his bread and butter. You have to crowd him out on the perimeter.
Pass to Russell. Shoots over Anderson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Second team.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for your 60s team.
Second free throw, no good. A difficult situation for Brooklyn. Here's Anderson. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw misses.
At the line for your 60s team. Oscar Robertson.
So he comes up empty, missing both. Pass to Kidd. Irving up top. Martin with the ball. Got a hand on it. Goes back up. Pulls it in.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Eddie.
And they recover it. Here's Robertson. And another shot. Oh, denied by Durant. To the middle. On the wing, Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
He can break you down solo, but coming off a screen, how are you going to stop KD?
Here's Baylor. And Durant with the block. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. Here's Robertson. The Nets making their last shot. Here's Chamberlain. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Coleman. And here is Irving. Wilkins with a rebound.
On, Dr. J, bro. Get
I'm
the
not
rebound.
sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Here's Kidd. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Lopez from the arc.
Brook Lopez.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's something that Lopez has added to his game over the years. You
Oh,
really
get the
have to
rebound.
guard him closely on the perimeter.
And that one's good.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And there's 1:38 left in the second. Pass to Lopez. Here's Coleman. Back to Lopez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And the key for Lopez is getting established positioning. Once this happens, the D has to
Brook
foul.
Lopez.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Woo, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
To the
Oh,
wing on the left.
hey.
Here's West. Finished off the break.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Back to Irving. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Fading back. Nobody there to even challenge it.
To the inside. Reed. The shot off that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Plenty of contact on that shot. The officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for the Nets, Julius Irving.
That one's no
What
good.
that?
Pass to Kuzi. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
Bro, Kyrie. Hold on to the fucking
Here's
ball.
West. The rebound by Carter. 19 seconds left in the first half of this one.
Brooklyn
Pass
foul.
it.
Julius Irving. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
17 seconds left in the second period.
Jerry Lucas.
All alone. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
With the fadeaway.
That's the end of the second
He
quarter.
got it up. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The 60s team, they lead by 8. right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes... comes the route that it...
You ready?
It's threatening to be. It's picked off. Outside for Irving. Missed inside.
Fun. Unfair.
Here's Baylor. And down it goes. Jam
Oh,
that one home.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Here's Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's West. Oh, and he got
That's a
fouled
bad
on his
call,
way up.
bro.
He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here.
2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Brooklyn with the ball. Here's Birdsong.
No
Misses the
foul,
layup.
bro. I'm telling you.
Here's Robertson.
Ball is turned over.
You gotta do good to come back. He was spanking me, though. That's all right. You had ruined your dub. And I gotta get somebody who can rebound. Y'all killing us on the move. Hold on, don't press start yet. I'm rolling blunt. So, tell the kids too. My YouTube is my name on here, just without the 88. I'm about to get you that UFC so you can get on that hoe, boy. That motherfucking bitch online. All right, I'm ready, bro. You see, Hood Rich Pablo One signed for 5 years in the Fed on his RICO case.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Hi, folks.
There you go. Hood Rich Pablo One got 15 years in the Fed, but he only got to do 5.
At the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the Houston Rockets.
Nah, I don't think he's chilling. I think he's trying to dive
James on the wing. Here's O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
And the dunk to finish it off.
You see how hard they were going their young thugs, man. He went here and signed their paper.
Team with his passing, that facilitating gives
Don't
him
get me out the way.
To the inside. Malone. Here's
Oh, come on, real?
It's deflected. And they're on the break. Here's Bryant. And the rebound goes to the
Go,
Rockets.
James.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Drexler. Here's the three. O'Neal pulls it
Come on,
in.
jump a lot, bro.
Here's James. Misses from short range.
Make him work for you. T-Man, it's your lane.
First quarter, just over a minute played.
Okay. Good screen.
Here's McGrady. He got a piece of it.
Come on, bro.
It's James on the wing. The rebound by Malone. And the Rockets with possession. Here's McGrady. Excellent D there from Bryant. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for the away team, Kobe Bryant.
And he misses the second one as well. So 0 for 2 that time.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Down low. It's stolen by James. And then Bryant with the dunk.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Iverson. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Timeout called. Houston.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Here's Drexler. Inside. Malone. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. And that one's good. Bryant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Olajuwon. Deflected.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
O'Neal pulls it in.
Come on, bro.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
You know, LeBron James knows he can get around anyone at any time, so that time, nice work with the dribble.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Malone.
Right.
Here's Olajuwon. Misses from close range. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the right side. Here's Iverson. Unable to get that one.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
From the arc.
Oh,
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
James, you killing me. Dang, bro, you in that trip? Look at the top of that internet keep tripping. Hold on, I gotta check. See if my brother's still on here. This nigga got out. Yeah, I don't think he getting back on. Let me get on. with the Sixers. Y'all be playing defense. So bad. Hey, this is a good matchup right here. Beautiful matchup.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Timberwolves. And guys, they were in that one to the very end. They just couldn't put it together in the last few minutes. They lost by just 2 points.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost. But sometimes, even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
And it's all... And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there. Slams like that. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turn.
Is he just postponing this L? Dang, bro, you cut the game on the pause, your ass, nigga. Lame ass shit.
Turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Williams with the steal. The kick out to Tatum. Here's Smart. Over in the corner.
Oh,
and now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. The three-pointer, no good. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Here's Milwaukee now. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Well, it can affect your confidence, not just as the player shooting, but the entire team. So defense might get a little bit more aggressive, and then you got to think about the next free throw.
Lopez with the steal. Middleton right side. Pass to Antetokounmpo.
Ball emptied from below the basket. Celtics ball.
Tatum with it. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. The kick out to Williams. That shot off the mark. Good D by Lopez. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
You know, this late in the season, Brent, so much of a team's approach depends on where they stand in the playoff race.
Yeah, some middle-of-the-road teams are treating these games like playoff games because they want to get there. And then teams on top are tinkering with some things and not wanting to lose their standing. And teams at the bottom, you know, they may be experimenting and playing younger guys. So lots of strokes for different teams at this point, Kevin.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition, something also he's improved at.
Bucks leading by 4. Pass to Holiday.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:58 left from the first quarter of the game. Here's Giannis. Horford with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Great defense by Giannis, using his length that time, and that shot had no chance.
Now here's Giannis.
Let's see
nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Smart on the wing. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Inside, Williams.
Come on, Will. Come on, man, play the game. You see chat, everybody see it on the stream. BWA_Rio. Trey.
And the layup's good off the glass.
such a solid and unique big man in today's game. His passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
And the Bucks with some changes.
Entertainment.
And the Bucks with possession here. Crowder the bounce pass. Back to Portis. And Boston with the rebound. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Bobby Portis.
The shot's good.
Not easy to keep Bobby Portis away from the painted area where he carves out a lot of room and just works hard.
Here's Brogdon. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. No good from Connaughton. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Back to Williams. Out to White. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Boston. And we'll be back right after this.
The Bucks. 10. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he's already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
Brent, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you can say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer until his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. An amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you.
Assist goes to.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
A lead from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game. Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Too little.
Emphatic on the putback stop.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Top of the key. And good. Got the front bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And that one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league and who complements you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
The offensive rebound. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And taken away by Brown.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Horford. Outside, Smart. 6 on the shot clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Smart's got his second basket.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
High post Lopez. Middleton outside. And the rejection by Tatum. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
Hit that.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket.
Not easy trying to compete with the toughness of Williams, especially when he's near the rim.
Pass to Lopez. Tips away.
He's supposed to be dribbling there.
Tatum looking around. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Jason Tatum. So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second free throw.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Knocked loose. Back to Ingles.
Yeah, make him panic. Put him in panic mode
tonight, and has been the driving force for the Bucks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Here they come.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a one-point game. To the inside. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Bucks. And here is Brogdon. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91. I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Here's Brown after Drew Holiday scored. Brown inside. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. Reagan, back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's the three. And another shot. Kicks it out to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Middleton. And it's Allen with the jam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well. I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shot to stop the run. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Milwaukee making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
Bucks leading by 12. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
And Coach was talking about the muscle Tatum's packed onto his frame. He said now he has the power of a power forward. We saw it on display right there.
Now here's Dragic. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he banks in the layup. Ingles has got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Tatum. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Portis. Pass to Crowder. And he converts the layup. Crowder's got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Austin with the ball. Here's White. Here he goes. And White with the stuff.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Pass to Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 13.
He's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. The Bucks making a switch here. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now here's Crowder. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Tatum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Crowder has done such a great job of carving out a career as being a tough and dependable defender.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over.
35. The Bucks. 47.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Celtics trail by 12. Outside, Horford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Middleton.
It goes on Chris Middleton.
Very concentrated effort on Horford's part to bully his way inside and draw the foul.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Middleton with it. Picked up by Brown. Middleton can't get it to go.
There's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
It's good on the putback. Williams has got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And Milwaukee has possession. You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Pritchard. Great D that time.
Oh, fast.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Kept alive. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
First team foul.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Making a switch here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thanks, David. Here's White. And another miss by Boston.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Pass to Middleton. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. And that'll be his third foul so far. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Lopez with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Celtics trailed by 11. Here's Brogdon. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
And it's the Bucks ball. Outside Holiday. Down low. To the paint. Here's Giannis. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Here's White. Kept alive by Boston. Nobody near Williams. Nailed from three-point land.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Poke loose. And stolen by White. Inside. The shot by Williams no good. Bucks leading by 8. Giannis with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Allen for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth. The floor awareness now looking outstanding.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kicks it out to Allen. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
Boston. They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Portis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Dragic. Now here's Matthews.
Come on, man. Steal.
Down low.
Oh, that's steal.
Portis.
What the fuck?
4 on the clock. And that one is good. And the Bucks lead by 14.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll get.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Allie LaForce. Taking a look at the 76ers.
Yeah, for this team, nothing can go right, and it's affecting their mental. I mean, not much swagger in that locker room right now. They need a signature win to turn the tide.
Now Philadelphia with it. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control, and they crossed that line.
They never settled in defensively, and it cost them.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Now here's Harden. Last game he had 28 points. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
And Harden, a former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
As dangerous a penetrator there is, Harden's understanding for when to knife inside is ridiculous.
Now here's Collins. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Shot clock at 6. Outside Young. Shoots over Harden. Kept alive by Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. Back to Capella. With the clock winding down. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
To the inside. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's gotten his second bucket.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes. After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Young. Counted. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
And it's in there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Melton. Giving this team some energy. Averaging a little over 10 points a game. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 8. And this is almost a playoff game for these teams. Huge implications in the postseason chase, RJ.
Yes, you'd love to be able to rest key players at this point, but seeding is so important, and it's not the time to start pumping the brakes if you can't afford to.
Timeout 76ers.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
The Sixers leading. Outside Harden. A minute 35 left to play in the first quarter.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
And then Harden with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Soft touch off the glass.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
So for the Hawks.
Substitution on the court.
Right side Harden. No good on the shot. So Atlanta will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Leaving points at the free throw line can take the edge off of the team. You're playing physical, you're playing hard, and it's just not paying off.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Harden, following the score by Atlanta. Outside Maxey. 11 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Niang. Atlanta with a rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year. James Harden, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. Moving the rock.
The 76ers, 20.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers. And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing, and he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with his incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Embiid. Count the basket. Embiid's got 8 points.
Look, inside, Embiid just has all the tools for success. The height, the power, and more importantly, the tenacity.
Young with the bucket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Pass to McDaniels. And he bangs it home with one hand.
The big man just attacking the rim.
Put him on the highlight reel.
I like the passion from him. We don't see him jam it that often, but he got angry. I want a little bit more of that.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys?
All right, thanks, Allie. To the wing, right side. Here's Young. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Maxey, that's good.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Pass to McDaniels. To the paint. Here's Niang. From deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Up top, Young. 11 points in the game. That one goes. Count it.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Maxey. He can't hit that time. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Capella inside. Embiid with a nice defensive effort.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Coming onto the floor.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
All right, fans, it is team center time. Get on your feet and make some noise. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
The 76ers making a switch here.
Make some noise for your ATL dancers.
1:24 left in the first half of this one. Pass to Maxey. 3 on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Hawks trailing. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Left side, Harden. Harris on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He was not going to settle on that play. Harris works his way inside and does a good job of drawing the foul.
When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against him. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000s, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
Griffin's shot is off.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. To the middle. Outside Bogdanovich. And Harden with the block.
That's the end of the first half.
Nice hustle.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Sixers ahead, up by 6. And And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
ATL Dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Embiid. With the 10-footer. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a multitude of ways.
Capella with it. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. Here's Capella. Second chance shot. And he lays it in. Capella's got 6.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Harden. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far. And every team has them. Those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Brad?
Well, B, I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
Here's Harden. Second chance effort. Embiid. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Capella.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And Embiid drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
Timeout, Philly. Let's hear it for your ATL Dancers. Substitution on the court.
Here's Maxey. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. DA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. Here's Murray. And he makes it on the layup.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
And Harris throws it down.
And I understand that people might not realize this, but he's 6'7". You cannot forget about his bounce because he's got some.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Pass to Harrell. Hey, rejected by Capella. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Outside Young. "36 seconds left in the third. Count that one. Young's gotten 4 this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. Like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
I'm going to take off.
Seconds left in the third quarter. And Harden gets the double team. Embiid with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Back to Embiid. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Griffin. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter here. Up top, Harden. Can they get it? Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And that's not going to go. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams put
one. The 76ers, 49.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Hawks leading. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Time after time, it's been Capella. He's doing damage.
Young with the defensive effort. Outside Hunter with his first shot attempt. The shot misses. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
Coming up to the floor for the 76ers, Tobias Harris.
And here's Hunter. Pass to Capella. Look it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
Here's Young. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Team second.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta. And he makes the first.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
The Sixers trailing. Now Harden. Embiid inside. Here's the second effort. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Capella.
An absolute monster on the glass. Embiid uses his size and power so well to clean up the glass.
Here's Young. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Young's got 4 this quarter.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the 76ers call time here.
And when we talk about DeJounte Murray, what really stands out to me is how much of a leader he is for his team. He's someone his teammates really respect.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. He told them, quote, if we'd worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And it's been great watching Murray accept a bigger leadership role at the time, Richard.
Yeah, he's grown into it naturally, and as a result of taking on more responsibility, his game has blossomed as well, capable of notching a triple-double pretty much any given night.
Here's Harden. Collins with the rebound.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Hunter, good. And it's a 10-point Hawks lead.
I just love the ball move.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his third foul of the game. Here's Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Pass to Embiid. Uncovered. Drained it for 2 points. Embiid's got 22.
Now look, he can certainly extend his range, but Embiid is very comfortable from distance.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for your Hawks,
And the first one at the line is good.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. Outside Tucker to the middle. And then Embiid with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team sport.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Here's Capella. And here's Hunter for 3. Nails it from 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Clint Capella.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Harden from outside. Rebound Atlanta.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot. Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Oh,
Embiid can't hit.
Excellent.
Right side Young. Pass to Collins. Excellent D there from Embiid. And he lays it up and in.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
"20 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
And a deep 3 from Young. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
So we see the Hawks taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that
I'm going to sleep till I get to the next 2. That's crazy. Thought I had their number.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Boston Celtics. Now, here's Parker. Williams with the block. They recover it. And that one drops.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback. And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Parker. Following the basket by Robert Williams. The shot's good.
And the play becomes so much easier with Parker pulling off moves like they're a true master of handling the rock.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Pass to Tatum. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
There's Parker with the 3. That shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his second bucket.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Here's Parker. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Williams. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Williams with the block. They get it back. Splitter misses. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Parker. Kicks it out to Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2.
And punishing move there on the interior. Usually Leonard's going to get the bucket, draw the foul, or both.
Leonard hits them both. Boston leading by 4. Now Smart into the lane.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ginobili outside.
2 minutes remaining.
On baseline, Jay.
2 minutes.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
The kick out to Tatum. Offensive rebound. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
And that one's good. Parker.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Yep, it counts.
And
and their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Parker, and he uses the glass on the layup. Parker's got 8.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
Duncan with the block. And they're able to recover. Yes, that goes in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Duncan left side.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Tatum. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Duncan can't hit. Outside Griffin. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Celtics lead
22. The Spurs 12.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. Boston leading by 10. White with it. Leonard picks him up. Pass to Griffin. Green with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Celtics making a switch here. And so it's Williams who brings it up to Boston. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Parker. And Tatum pulls it down. Here's Brown. No good there. Great D that time from Leonard.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Williams. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, sometimes you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I go back to him in that area on the floor.
San Antonio calls.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Here we go, fans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior defense.
Entertainment. Give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Parker. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Leonard. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Celtics leading by 10. Outside, Smart. To the middle. Here's Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics.
Who he missed it?
And here is Ginobili. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Tatum gets the bucket.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the layup good by Parker. Parker's got 10.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Parker with the steal. Leonard with no one around. Rebounded by the Celtics. And Smart now atop the key. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And that's a rare turnover. Just their first here in the half. So that's one thing we've seen them do pretty well. Valuing their possession.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
White with it. Pass to Smart. Makes it off the glass. Smart's got the lead up to 12 now for the Celtics.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Ginobili uses the glass to finish the layup. Ginobili's got his first bucket of the night.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Leonard.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics.
Pass to Ginobili.
Al Horford.
And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
At the line.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Duncan outside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Duncan. Tries again. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Horford.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Spurs trail by 12. Ginobili gets the bucket. Ginobili's got 6.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Baseline try, and he drops that one in. Ginobili's got 8 points in the quarter.
And that mid-range game of Ginobili, so reliable. He is phenomenal at capitalizing from those spots on the floor.
The shot misses.
With the score.
And so we wrap up the
Celtics 32. The Spurs.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Celtics. They're leading by 8. Over to the left wing. Good D.
Oklahoma.
So it's San Antonio now. Banked in off the glass.
Tony Parker.
Parker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Spurs.
Well, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Brown, following the score by Tony Parker. Williams shot is off. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
Now here's Smart. He's got 8. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
Well-timed play there. And that's Horford at his finest. Smooth roll, aggressive finish.
Parker double-teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Stop.
And so it's Boston with it. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Williams. Over Green. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Parker outside. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's on Kawhi Leonard.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Parker. Good on the bucket. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Inside. Pass to Muscala. Here's Hauser. A three-pointer off the mark. Parker left side. Duncan trying to break loose. Kept alive. Celtics leading by 5. And stolen by Splitter. Fast break. Here we go. Parker outside. Fires from the wing. Another miss by Parker.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Brown. Second shot opportunity. Muscala.
Come on, bro.
Tee that time from Leonard.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Count it, and the foul. That's Jaylen Brown.
First, that's good.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen. Can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And the dunk by Brown.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Good. Ginobili's got 10.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Come on,
Quick tee that time from Duncan. And so Green will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. Here's Ginobili. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
White, good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Here's Ginobili. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11. There's 10 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Brogdon looking it over. And it is good. The buzzer. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 40. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ginobili outside. Shoots over White. Ginobili can't hit.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And that one is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And that one's good. Parker.
And looking like Parker is in that zone.
Pass to Tatum. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
First substitution, Thiago Splitter.
Here's White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a 2-possession game.
Out to Parker. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Splitter working his tail off here tonight on the glass. Good at slipping by guys to kind of get those second chance opportunities.
Here's Smart. Count that one. And the Celtics lead by 5.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Second chance shot. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Splitter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ginobili touched it left.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Luke Cornett, Al Horford, Malcolm Brogdon.
San Antonio with the rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Yeah, and Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing it.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Here's Ginobili. It's good. This game is all even.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Brogdon outside. Here's Hauser to the paint. Here's Horford. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And why not go to Horford? Big Al has played in so many big games, not intimidated by the moment.
Williams with the block. Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
First substitution, Kawhi Leonard.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Brogdon outside. Pass to Horford. Outside, White. 5 on the clock. To the left wing. Boston needs to get off a shot. Horford no luck. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Spurs substitution.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Parker. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
Looking to get back on track here. Parker's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Spurs passing it around. Williams with the block. Williams looking over the floor. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's good.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Back to Parker. Floats one up. Kicks it out to Leonard. And it's Parker in the corner. Can they get it? They get it back. Outside Leonard. Got it. What a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Tatum no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend in the rim.
Tim Duncan.
They throw good, Duncan.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Now timeout called by Boston. They're down by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And your Celtics, you dance team. Substitutions for the Celtics.
5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. Missed. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win.
Every time, bro. Now I gotta start off. What the fuck? And letting the game go in the last minute.
Welcome to 2K Sports Annual Noche NBA presentation. We're excited to bring you this celebratory fusion of basketball and Latin culture. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. Take a look at the Nets.
And during this run, the team has been doing all the little things, from the first guy to the last. The effort has been there every time they take the court.
I think the most important thing, they know who they are. They know how they win, and they don't play outside of themselves. It's why they're on this streak.
That free throw misses. Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
Now here's Barrett. Inside. Here's Toppin. And no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. Here's Johnson. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Oh, a nice shot by Toppin.
This guy very comfortable operating in the painted area. All Obi Toppin needs is a little bit of room to get that shot off.
Now here's Bridges. Last game he had 34 points.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting. And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Pass to Randall. Knocked away to the inside. And here's Brunson from the arc. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. A little mid-range shot is up. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Dinwiddie, no good.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one. Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
5-4.
Bridges, left side. Sinks that one from the post.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Brooklyn making some changes.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
New York trailing. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Rose with the bucket.
It helps to have the basketball on the string, right? Derrick Rose, he knows the ball so well that he can get anywhere he wants.
And Simmons gets it to go.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
11-8.
Outside Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. No good. Good work defensively by Randall. The Knicks with the lead. Going inside. Grimes. Pass to Hartenstein. Second chance effort. He can't.
Come on, Randall. Killing me, my boy. Powered up. God damn, man. Come on.
Get it to go. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Yeah, they battled at certain points. But once the game started slipping away and they fell behind, they just couldn't get back into it.
We know they're capable of a much better game than they played. They know it. We know it. Let's see if it affects their confidence.
No good. And the Nets with possession here. They trail by 1. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
Now here's Curry. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks. Emmanuel Quickly.
Now Rose. And there's the drive. Here's Randall. And he lays it up and in. Randall's got 8.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
The end of the first quarter with the score.
1 quarter.
The Knicks 13. The Nets 10.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Now here's Brunson to the middle. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim. But if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Now here's Brunson. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Barrett with it. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Clock is at 3. It's tipped. It's a one-on-one situation. Dinwiddie, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Yeah, you know that when Julius Randle gets into his rhythm offensively, he can be problematic for defensive teams.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Jump ball.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Brooklyn with the ball. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. From behind the arc. And the Nets miss again. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want the ball. And ultimately, I think they just want the ball.
And the Knicks making a change here. Brooklyn trailing.
Obi Toppin.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Quickly with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Brunson.
That's quickness and size working in Finney-Smith's favor on the defensive end, making it very tough for the shooter to get any kind of look around him.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of a team.
And stolen by Brunson. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Knicks lead.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New York.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
And Let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career, it was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. And it's New York with another.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
They get the rebound. Finney Smith hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Dinwiddie. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket on the night. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A. Averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
And here's New York now. They're on a 14-6 run. There's 53 seconds left in the first half.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
16.
Here's Curry. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Over Brunson. The kick out to Simmons. The 3, here's Harris. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first
3-point goal.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Foul. Cameron Thomas. First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the second. Here's Rose. And it's Thomas with the rebound. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Here's Simmons. Harris right side. Goes up again. Just 3 on the clock. Ben Simmons getting it done. What a move. Simmons has got 6.
This is a real specialty of Ben Simmons, the ability to go after it on the glass.
And so it's the New York Knicks up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one.
Yeah, ever since the Nets relocated to Brooklyn in 2012, the rivalry between the Nets and Knicks has intensified. Now, both teams trying to prove that New York belongs to them.
Here's Randall. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Back to Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Barron. It'll be hard for the Nets to take New York City away from the Knicks. They've been there so long.
That's so true, B.A. But the Nets have attracted more star players lately. Top free agents choosing to go to the Nets instead of the Knicks. We'll see if this trend continues moving on.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
And that one's good. Give him 8 points now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to McBride. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Brooklyn with the board.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Claxton. Knocks it loose. To the right wing. Here's Dinwiddie. And he makes it on the layup. Dinwiddie's got 10 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
City Kids. Substitution for your Knicks. Josh Hart. Evan Fournier.
The Knicks with the lead.
Jalen Brunson.
And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Brunson. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Dinwiddie goes in. Here's Finney-Smith. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Now, Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And that's a foul called on Evan Fournier. That's his first foul.
Evan Fournier.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got his first points in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Fournier. Pass to Hart. Here's Randall. The kick out to Brunson. Fournier with the ball. He's covered by Curry. 4 on the clock. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
And Evan Fournier is the longest tenured NBA player out of France. There were 10 French-born players during the 21-22 season.
Both good from the line that time. And Fournier from France, one of the countries on the rise in the basketball world, Grant.
No question. I mean, Canada has become a clear number 2 to the U.S. Then it's France, Australia, Germany with lots of guys in the league. Evan Fournier, a big reason we'll see more Frenchmen.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Harris on the wing.
40-29.
Launches a 3. Hart pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Drains the triple. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013...
Good game, my brother. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna lose the streak. saying? Easy slap. Do this.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Los Angeles Clippers and the Phoenix Suns. Now, here's Paul. Booker outside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got his team on the board to start the game for the Suns. And they double up Paul. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And there's the whistle. 3 seconds. Second violation. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Paul. Warren trying to break loose. And it's blocked by Jordan.
First personal foul.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Paul. And the layup's good off the glass.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
Here's Durant. Good D by Barnes. And Barnes has got the ball here for Los Angeles. And finished off by Griffin.
And this is why you keep your ticket stub, Blake Griffin, on the jam.
High post, KD. It's up a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The kick out to Barnes. To the middle. And that one's good. Griffin. Griffin's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, Blake Griffin right now working the inside game and has the skills to take you to school.
Back to Booker. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows them to send those shots back.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. A shot by Paul, no good. Now the Clippers with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Phoenix. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. They trail by 7. Here's Paul. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Chris Paul, a crafty finisher, gets inside, and despite being 6 feet, will find a way to get it done.
Here's Griffin. Jordan trying to free himself up. Griffin can't get it to go in. Floats one up. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 5. Paul outside.
Come on, let's go.
And taken away by Paul. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Los Angeles. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Clippers substitution. Hayden Turkoglu. Jamal Crawford.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Hey, T-Bird, subscribe to me YouTube. FDFG win.
For being
You're on my screen right now.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Paul to the inside. And taken away by Paul. Now the Clippers moving it up. And that one's good. Griffin.
The assist.
10-point for Blake Griffin.
Doesn't get talked about much, but Blake Griffin sprinting out in transition allows him those kind of opportunities. And one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here's Booker from the arc. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
To the paint. Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Durant trying to break free. And it's Ayton missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Chris Paul.
Lays it up and banks it in.
DeAndre Jordan.
6 points for Chris Paul.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless.
Blake Griffin getting it done for the Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And they get it back. Barnes can't get it to go. Was on the wing. Lee outside. Pass to Warren. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
They get Danny Granger.
Danny Granger.
You got to have great strength in this league to take that kind of contact and still score. T.J. Warren, strong.
Now here's Crawford. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Dudley. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Jamal and we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Payne with it. He can't get it to go. Nice D from Crawford.
T.J. Warren.
And that's a foul. Called on T.J. Warren.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Coming onto the floor.
And the Clippers making a change here.
Ryan Holiday.
Crawford looking over the floor. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Biyombo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For your sons.
Wow, what, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the wide open shot from Redick. Again, the Clippers.
Jamal Crawford.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Payne. Hollins with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Substitution for your son.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Here's Katie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Over Barnes. Warren trying to break loose. No good from Durant.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Hollins with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And again, it's the Suns missing. On offense, here are the Clippers. Big stretch here going 10-2. Pass to Redick.
Oh, come on.
Four on the shot clock. Cuts it 5. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game when those critiques become personal. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Suns call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Durant.
That was bad.
And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And there's the call on DeAndre.
Second personal foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's the Clippers ball.
Out of bounds.
They're on a 14-5 run here. Left side Durant. Ayton trying to break free. The shot by KD. No good. Kicks it out to Turkoglu. A 3 ball. Here's Griffin. Got the ball. From deep. No good on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
So tough to keep up with the energy of Chris Paul at the point guard position, especially when he's handling the rock like that.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Booker. From deep three-point range. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Chris Paul, 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on, and it's really elevated the other guys.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Clippers leading by 21. Down low. Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. Outside, Redick. Here's Jordan. Pass to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the 2009 draft #1 pick, Blake Griffin out of Oklahoma right now, doing everything on offense.
Here's Durant. It's good. Durant's got his first 2 points.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Here's Jordan. Banked in off the glass.
A big problem in the paint, really. This is the only area that DeAndre Jordan is going to score from.
Warren trying to break loose. Durant, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Back to Redick. Barnes outside. Pass to Redick. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Outside Durant. And stolen by Barnes. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Barnes got the ball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
First team foul.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 9.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Booker with no one around. And he nails the jumper.
That's what he does. Devin Booker with a beautiful shot there.
Crawford outside. Driving in. Phoenix grabs the miss. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Suns on offense. Booker outside. Granger knocks it away. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot's good from Granger.
Assist goes to
the assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Payne, and Granger with the block. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Paul, no one around him. And he gets it to go from the high post.
A good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Here's Biyombo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Biyombo's got his second bucket tonight.
They're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to Granger. The open shot, Paul. And again, the Clippers good for two.
Yeah, and they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Booker outside. .51 seconds left in the third. 6 to shoot.
Okay.
Durant. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. In the corner, Granger with it. Fires the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker in the post. The Suns need to get a shot off.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Los Angeles on top, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
First team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
Paul surveying the floor. Over Collison. Paul's shot is off.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
They get it again. Kicks it out to Crawford. Back to Dudley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Suns. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Left side Collison. Now Granger. Defended by Paul. Now Granger. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Dudley. Here's Crawford. Rebound by Okogie. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Now Ayton. Granger with the rebound. It's a foul called on Damian Lee. That's his first foul. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hand.
Well, that's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit. That one all that often.
Turkoglu outside. Pass to Bullock. Trying to get open is Hollins. Here's Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Davis has got his first basket of the night.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Third personal foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Redick. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Barnes, bounce pass. Here's Griffin. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And it's sent back by KD.
Blake Griffin.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
KD's shot is off.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's Durant. Paul outside. Back to Durant. Griffin with the steal. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. And the rejection by Ayton.
Oh, man, it's 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Makes it off the glass.
DeAndre Jordan.
That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Look how focused DeAndre Jordan is on those finishes through the contact.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily to come into an opponent's building and...
David Book had 10 points. I mean, the teams all know. Got me a win, feeling myself. You think they're underrated.
K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Here's Robertson. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Smith on the wing. Bucks passing it around. Pass to Dandridge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garland with it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Evan Mobley looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
In the corner, Smith with it. Abdul-Jabbar with the ball. Defended by Allen. Here's Dandridge. Off target from outside. And the wide open shot from Green. That one a little long. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Bucks. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Some creativity right there by Oscar Robertson on the assist.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, Look out.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count that one. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Now, here's Garland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Allen. Over to the left wing. Here's Okoro. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Robertson outside. Pass to Dandridge. And the Bucks miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Robertson with the steal. Here's Dandridge. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Covered by Mobley. Count that one.
In the painted area is where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
A wide open look here for Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Milwaukee with the ball. They trail by 3. No good on the shot. Good D by Mitchell. It's stolen by Allen. Pass to Cunningham. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Your Cavaliers defense team.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it.
Oh, come on, man. You gotta hit that.
Mitchell outside.
That's foul. John McLaughlin. His first. Team foul. Substitution.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Dean Wade. Karis LeVert. Ricky Rubio.
Bucks call timeout.
Free t-shirts are on their way. Get on your feet and get loud. Okay, everyone. Look who's running onto the court.
Cavaliers making a switch here. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, to the inside, to the paint. Here's LeVert. Shot clock at 3. Lots of room. The Cavaliers with another miss. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now LeVert. After the missed three from Evan Mobley. Inside. Another shot. Here's Wade. Pass to Okoro. And here's LeVert. To the middle. And another shot. And Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got his second basket.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off forever. Look, this man's going to finish on that glass.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Your
Cavaliers lead by 3.
15. The Bucks 10. Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. Cleveland leading by 3. To the right side. Okoro wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Allen with it. He's picked up by LeVert.
Lucius Allen.
Yep, that one goes. Allen's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Milwaukee. Pass to Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Bucks trail by 3. Now here's Cunningham. Lopez covering. Here's Robertson. The shot will not fall. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Another win. But that's the last one, okay? So now we get out. Appreciate y'all for watching, supporting. Everybody be safe.